to host the, we're going to have a very special night out. Platinum, and all the Platinum and Q12s give a special tip. How many of you would like to, put your business in the top gear, man? Move on fast. How many would like to do that? That's going to be exciting, alright? And, we have all things. I need a help from a timer. We need a timer here. Because we also have a very special training. We have two parts of the night out, by the way. Okay? Anybody that missed tonight actually missed it big time because we have something really, really special. Who's gonna time here? Who's really mean here? Anybody who not read book last night can come here. Alright, good stuff. You will take care of it? Okay, I'll let you know the time. So, anyway, how about a round of applause for Rakesh and Shilpi for fantastic. I appreciate you taking pictures. I mean, that also takes a heart. I know I saw him really taking time with every IPO to make sure that he gets a good picture. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Alright, and great guys, and I know a lot of you took videos at that FED. Okay, great, keep it to you, okay? Okay, protect your IPO number. Let's put it that way. Alright, and show it to your group or something. Anyway, good stuff, guys. We'll get started. How about just say hello before.
Hello everyone. You know what? I just can't wait for the 27th of October. How about you guys? And thank you so much, Rakesh and Shilpi, for sharing. It was really awesome. And to hear from the first time was from Rishmi Nafi. That was incredible. It's going to be awesome. Just let's work at it and get lots and lots of people before 27th. How about that? All right. So that'll get back.
All right. Wonderful, guys. Okay. Great. We'll get started. Okay. Let me. Hari, you want something? Don't write with the red pen. Okay. Nobody can see red. Should we take it to the other action? Right? The red pen. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Okay. What I'm going to do probably. We'll invite our first speaker. First, let me talk about them. Okay. Then I'll invite you guys. First, of course, we'll invite a brand new Platinum Harishan Pratima. Okay. And I'll just before you guys come, okay, I'd just like to have Jasmine say a couple of words.
Alright, so here is the new Platinum, okay? And Platinum is not a joke, okay? And they have worked hard, you can see that. And every time you see them on the stage, they have this fire. And especially, Pratima, you see always the energy and passion in her. But when I talk to her on a personal level, oh my God, the heart-to-heart connection that we have is amazing. And thank you so much, for always sharing our heart out. And I know this couple is absolutely moving on.
And of course, same apply with Harish, okay? He's a tall, fair, and handsome, okay? Alright, we look up to him. Okay? But it's amazing, this couple has heart, I'll tell you that. Whenever and you can see that, like I heard once from Sajid, that when you smile, do people see your teeth or do they see your heart? And when they smile, you can see their heart. Okay, so help us invite, they know their topics, help us invite brand new Platinum Harishan.
Awesome, folks. We are again Harishan Pratima. Again, our appliance are none other than brand new diamonds going EDC 2015 Camps Pankaj and Archana. And it's we just want to give you a couple of tips. First of all, thanks to all the leadership for basically giving us this opportunity, and thanks to Khushid and Jasmine. They themselves are brand new Q12s, and they have always inspired us by that tremendous growth and that is So all we want to tell you guys is, congratulations to each one of you for qualifying for the second week night out. And now the next step is very simple. You keep qualifying for the second week night out, don't miss it. Okay, what it tells your upline is that you're serious about building this business. Okay, but the second part, do yourself a favor and do whatever it takes that you can qualify for the fourth week night out. How many of you know what is the fourth week night out qualification? Only 2-3 people? No, everybody knows the fourth week night out qualification. So I'm not going to go into that, but tell you what, 300, 500 maybe circle. And I know we have, for people who are part of the Rastogi team, we have something called as a RWC promotion, right? Which is Rastogi Winner Circle, okay? In fact, you do whatever it takes. It's called activity versus productivity. Activity is showing 12 plants a month. As a matter of fact, at the Richmond FED, there was Vinny and Diana Pappalardo, and Vinny Pappalardo said that in the last 18 years in his business, he has shown about 4,000 to 5,000 plus plants. When I did the average, that's about 15 to 20 plus plants. No wonder he has an amazing size of a business. Okay, how many of you want to have a business like that? Okay, it starts with showing 12 plants a month. Okay, so do whatever it takes, and I believe 12 plants a month should be your dominant thought process. What's your dominant thought process on an everyday basis? Is it what is the next movie that is coming out, or is it how am I going to show my 12 plants this month? Okay, and that one contact a day will get you to that. Okay, and the second thing 12 plants will do, it will also give you some emotional stability. Okay, with that I want to give it to Pratima. I want her to cover maybe a couple of tips from our side.
To be in the amazing line sponsorship of Diamonds, Pankaj and Archana. And I didn't speak Archana because one line does not justify it, and we don't want to get emotional here. Okay, this is a happy business, we don't want to cry here. But one tip, about 4th week night, I'll make it a non-negotiable. Okay, yes, you have a phenomenal upline, yes, you have a great team, but at the end of the day, I hope you're building this business for your family, for yourself. Make 4th week night out an absolute non-negotiable. As far as the volume is concerned, master the art of creating volume. Figure out what's the baseline volume for your organization, and figure out how you can stretch yourself and stretch your team. Your team does not hear what you talk. Your team sees what you walk. Okay. When I was not doing volume, when I was not doing retail, it didn't matter how well I spoke. My team didn't do volume. Okay, retail volume. But when I started doing it, you know what? I didn't need to speak. I have never spoken to my team about retail. Okay, so I would highly encourage you, get the volume circle working. Figure it out. Talk to your upline, get some input from them, but master the volume. Okay, and when you master the volume, it also helps you get a number in. It helps you do the 12 STP2. So ask your upline, how does that work? With that, here's back to you.
Yes, guys, we are absolutely getting our double eagle ship done this month, and we are moving on to Ultimate Eagles with 3 Eagle legs by Feb 2013. Absolutely a done deal. With that, over to Camps.
Great. I hope you guys are taking notes. What I shared is so true. And you don't need to compete with anybody except for the person in the mirror. Okay, always have a progressive mentality. If you done 12 plans last month, see how you can beat that again this month. Okay, instead of worrying about somebody else doing 50 plans a month, you see how you can beat your own record every single month, and you will eventually reach 50 plans a month too. Okay, that is fantastic, Pratima. Okay, next couple, I know he's here, but next couple we're going to talk about is Sudhanshu and Shelly. I'll just have Jasmine say a couple of words.
Talking about Shelly, you always see her very calm, very sweet, and she is, of course, but behind that, there's a lot of work that goes, building the business, with kids, and a full-time job is not easy. Hats off to her, really. And, amazing work ethics, you obviously, right, and, with that,
Alright, and you know what, this gentleman, Sudhanshu, is a Jaipur person, I'll tell you that, okay? He's always excited, always fired up, but he's always out there willing to help. Okay, as a matter of fact, just in the Richmond convention, I was just walking out, I was thinking, maybe I should catch a cab to go to the airport. I just kind of saw him like, hey, when I'm leaving, kind of said, hey, you want to go together, we can go together. Okay, and he just gave me a ride. Okay, right now, of course, you would have given any one of you a ride. Okay, but how many in the Richmond? I don't think you. Okay. Without further ado, help us invite Sudhanshu.
Thanks, Sujit. Again, guys, this is Sujit Shetty sponsored vacation should be, and as our topic is like 2nd and 4th week night out. So one thing I would like to say is setting a goal for 2nd week and 4th week put you in a discipline. That's what I have seen. Like if anybody in your team or yourself is shooting for 2nd week or 4th week, that puts you in discipline, and that discipline gets you some results. Right? So there's no goal, no discipline, then there's no activity. And second, the qualification for 4th week is first of all 2nd week. So you got to be qualified for 2nd week, and in terms of the volume, in terms of the plans, you can do a lot of activities. But I think the 4th week talks about the productivity. You kind of sponsoring one person within 1 month from your the plans you're showing. That shows what kind of results you're bringing to the table. Because it's not about just you keep showing like 12 plans or 24 plans. But at some point of time, you got to have some results, right? And that's what you want to do for yourself and also for your team. So That's what I look at it. I think it's the basic thing is like, if anyone, your team or yourself, go for second week and fourth week, it just tells that you're shooting for a goal. And if you're shooting for a goal, then you have a discipline, which kind of will make you work for anything like in terms of activity on a daily basis. And if you are working something on a daily basis, you got to build it, and you will have it. So that's a very simple message. Get qualified for second week, fourth week, and grow your business from there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Fantastic. You covered a very important point. Okay, discipline. All right. All of us are going to have one of the two pains for sure in life and business. Either it's a pain of regret or pain of discipline. Okay, you won't have both. Okay, but you have to choose which one you want to have. All right. Some of us have a lot of pain of regret, and we get a pain of discipline. Okay, then we regret that why we were not disciplined before. Okay. All right. Okay. Great. And you know what? Thank you guys. For keeping the time. It's tough to keep in 2 or 3 minutes, but but I hope you guys are right on track. Okay. All right. Let's have next couple. Of course, we can talk about. We're gonna have Deepak and Savira come. Of course, Deepak is here. Okay, but I'll have Jasmine say a couple of words.
I'm so excited because Deepak and Sarah are brand new parents. Okay, so she's a new mom, so obviously you'll not see her right now, but I'm so excited personally. Okay, it's always exciting, right, with new parents. So you will hear from somebody who's really coming from that. Incredible couple, and we have seen them coming in the business, going so fast, and that was such a belief builder for all of us, right? And one thing I always like to hear from Savira is whenever she's on the stage, she takes that special time to talk about her uplines, and that is so special and really nice of her. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Deepak and Savira, they absolutely moved on very fast. Okay, like I said, brand new parents. Okay, so I'm sure now their dreams and goals are changing. Okay, and but amazing maturity at that caught on to them in this business early on. Okay, and I can tell you very few people can do that. Okay, and you are seeing somebody who's really moving on big time. So help us invite Deepak.
Good evening. She was talking about dreams, and I was just wondering to myself, man, I hardly get time to sleep now. So dreams and goals have definitely changed. But good guys, excited to be here. Richmond FED was a blast. Again, it's a good feeling to be a brand new parent. Okay, I think that wins is the highest of all. But it was a great feeling to see your own upline diamonds hands being raised in front of 30,000 people. And that was a very, very proud moment for us. And I know before any more people ask, I'll just tell you, the baby girl's name is Arana Sharma. It stands for Moonlight, okay? I've had like 50 different people who have come and asked me, so I'm like, okay, let me make a disclaimer right now. But as soon as she was delivered last Wednesday, Friday evening, she was discharged from the hospital and we left off for Richmond FED. And it was truly worth it, well worth it, okay? But coming back to 4th Week Night Out, guys, I want you to understand this is the business which will develop your leadership, okay? And some of that leadership will get developed while you are doing the work. And I know Sudhakar talked about this, or Sulu talked about discipline. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about different things. How do you track your goals? Okay. How many people in this room who are above or less than 1,000 PV sitting in the room right now? Anybody who's less than 1,000 PV? 3 people, 4 people. Okay. The reason I ask is because I want you to understand that hey, anybody and everybody sitting in this room is beyond 1,000. The reason I say that is because that's the right way of building duplication. Okay? If you are not doing 2nd week night out or 4th week night out in your business, how do you expect other people to do it in your business? Okay? So just understand that level of maturity doesn't come with win. The level of maturity comes from taking responsibility and taking responsibility of your own business. Okay? Now you measure. Now you cannot, after you have hit 1,000 PV or you have hit a 2,500 PV pin, you cannot change your pin every single month. Yes, maybe you can do a lot of work, but go ahead and do it. Okay? But just understand what you can track definitely on yourself. Okay? Is that 2nd and 4th week night out parameter. Okay, and that's exactly what we did. I think starting the 2nd or 3rd month in the business, we started qualifying for 4th week night out, and we never looked back. Those 12 plans, as Pankaj said, it was done. Okay, sometimes it stretched us, sometimes there were a lot of things happening, sometimes we were traveling, but we made sure that 12 plans happened. Okay, now initially, as you get started, as you get going, as you are learning the 4 basics, as you're learning to master it, initially you may be counting the number of contacts. Okay, that I made 5 contacts this time, I made 20 contacts this time. Okay, at some point you got to start looking into, hey, how many plans how many real plans were booked because of those contracts. If all I'm doing is I'm jumping up and down, that's activity. But if I'm moving, that's productivity. Okay, there's a difference between that. So how many of those contracts got converted into plans? At some point, you got to transition over from plans to sign-ups. How many of those plans got converted into sign-ups? Understand there is a 2 to 3 week or 2 to 3 month lag period between plans and sign-ups. If you show 12 plans consistently, you will have 3, 4 sign-ups happening every day. Okay, or every month. Okay, now you got to capitalize on that from sign-ups, how many people are becoming core. Okay, if you can capitalize on that, I think you'll have a phenomenal business and you'll join us in Platinum Club and you'll
Thank you, Deepak. Fantastic. We talked a very important point, the duplication, right? If you don't do it, how can you teach it, right? This is a monkey see, monkey do business. Remember that joke, right? It's a monkey see, monkey do business. If monkey sees and doesn't do, he's not a monkey, he's a donkey, right? So you heard that, right? But that's very important. And oh yeah, and he was talking about you're having sleepless night, Deepak, right? Okay, I know how you feel. Okay? You haven't felt anything yet. Okay? Ask your dad, okay? He's right here. Okay? Alright, it's a payback time, right? For you. Okay, alright, good. But very well spoken, Deepak. Alright, and very few people you'll find that they have this first kid on Wednesday, Thursday, and they fly off all the way to Richmond. Because they have Sacramento FAD, they could always said that. But appreciate that, the maturity in the business. Alright, next couple we're going to invite is Kamran and Sadaf. Of course, they're moving on big time. I'll have Jasmine say a few words.
Sadaf, you'll never see her without a smile, that's for sure, that's a given. But the best part is, every time you meet her, at least for me, every time I meet her, she'll make me laugh too. That's, she's a great sense of humor. But obviously, she's expert, whether it comes to cold contacting or whether it comes to, creating retail volume. So you're going to hear from the best of the best.
And of course, Kamran is the same, okay? I'm telling you, it's amazing focus and what a thought process. Okay, when you talk about really making your mind to make it happen, and this is the cover to watch out for. Okay, if you heard them how they went Q12, the mindset they had that no matter what, and the thing that they covered, how to make it happen, it's incredibly amazing, and we learn a lot from that. Okay, so help us invite Kamran and Sadaf. Much.
Hello everyone, we are Kamran and Sadaf, proud to be sponsored by Best of the Best, Pankaj and Archana. I just wanted to talk about the fourth way, that how you can qualify for that thing. You have to come out, ladies, from out of the comfort zone. Set up your time, between 11 to 2 when kids are not there. You just go outside and say hi to some of the people. When you will start doing it, and for that you have to do before, at night or so to make a to-do list, or in the morning to make a to-do list. So you will come to know actually what you have to do, and count each and every day. Once you will start doing it, your task is focus on the volume first, and your husband's task is focus on the showing the plan, and then you will actually qualify for the 4th week night on. And once you will qualify that one, definitely your team will catch the fire, and definitely they will duplicate you too. So my recommendation is discipline yourself, between 11 to 2, and what will happen once you will discipline yourself, it will discipline your destination too.
Okay, so that was for ladies, so men don't start doing it between 11 and 2. Just to make sure you focus on your work, you still need job. Okay? But the message is still the same. That's amazing. I didn't talk about it, I was about to give the same message, but I think Pankaj has always said there's 3 things you got to have. You got to have your schedule, your timetable, you got to have your calendar, and you got to have a to-do list. Those 3 things you got to always have. And one thing that I would encourage is that, again, like she said, as men also, you got to have your time, when you're going to be productive doing 4 basics in this business. What we call that is a prime time in the business. I think we have heard it over and over again, but you got to put it down on your calendar, because it will be different for different people. For some people get off work maybe 5 p.m., for some people get off at 7 p.m. So you need to find out what is going to be that productive time for you every evening. It could be 1 hour, it could be 1.5 hours, it could be 2 hours, depending on, I don't know what your situation is. But whatever your situation is, you got to put some time as a productive, put it on your calendar, and then the second most important thing after that is to protect it. Because, just like if you are, since you are parents, I'll just give it, if your kids' school start at 8 a.m., you start at 8 a.m., you make sure that your kid is there, right? So same thing, you have to start protecting that timetable very effectively for yourself. And I think that's the reason why we have seen Pankaj and Archana build this business very balanced, because they have that schedules and then they well protected. So just make sure that you have a calendar, you put your time in there, and then again, please, in those times, it's all 4 basics, nothing else. That's where you will have productivity. No counseling, no nothing else, just productive time. Even if it's 1 hour, I personally feel it will be more than enough if you're consistent at it. So that's something that I would like to share in back to Richard.
Fantastic, okay? And so true, okay? I can share a quick one, okay? Good and bad experience, both, alright? And sometimes we don't realize it. Fortunately, I have been blessed enough to not, waste our prime time listening to CDs and books, but I did waste some of my good time in actually talking to downlines, okay? And they were long distance, so I understand they were in Midwest and all that stuff, but still we could have figured out something some other time. And I did destroy some of my good prime time in talking to some of my long distance downlines that I think I could have used it in a much better fashion. So that was a bad thing I did that I learned after a long time. And good thing I'll tell you is while going platinum, I was doing PhD studies, it was intensive coursework. I remember a lot of people there did not go platinum. Actually, I'm the only one that went platinum there. They had all the time, and then realized that, and it kind of hit me because somebody asked me, how did you do it? And I just opened my calendar that time. We have this pocket calendar, it's nice. I think I still like that. Okay? And I opened that and I had my class, from 9 o'clock to 10:15, and another class starts at 10:30 to whatever, 11:45. Guess what? In that 15 minutes on my way from one class to another, I used to make phone calls to set up appointments. Okay? And I had a plan after plan. I had like 30, 40 plans a month. Okay? While doing PhD coursework. Okay? That's a good experience. That's how I went platinum. So, I hope that, you learned something. The comments really nailed it properly. Okay? Great. We're going to invite next couple. Okay? Of course, Bhagwan, Suresh and Ramni. Alright, they are fantastic. I'll just have Jasmine take a couple.
Suresh and Ramani, incredible couple. I know them since they were very new in the business, and they already had kids. And after that, coming to the business and becoming core right away is not easy. I can tell you that. And that is, I really look up to you for that. And obviously, the kind of character she portrays and the servers of the team that they are, that is incredible. And if you are around her for sure, just like Archana, she won't care whether it's her team or it's the, United Shah team, she will just share nuggets after nuggets and tips after tips. So that's a tip for you, that be around leaders.
And same thing with Suresh, absolutely server of the team. No, I've seen from, I don't think day one, but after some time, okay. But amazing, okay, it's amazing. I mean, even if you find anybody from your team anywhere else, let's say in the function, if he happens to meet you down, he'll take time to stand there and edify you. And that takes a big heart, I'll tell you that. And no wonder they're having a team, okay, the way they have, okay. And I know you guys are moving on big time. So help us invite Suresh and Ramni.
Thanks, Kushik. Kind words. Great guys, absolutely fired up and excited. Suresh and Ramni were absolutely part of incredible couple, 2 diamonds, Pankaj National Gupta. We had a phenomenal time at Richmond FED. With the 2 tips, right? The first tip is, just follow what other leaders have said, right? But I'll talk about some serious stuff. Right? See, how many of you really aspiring platinums are here this year, right? So that means you have another 10 months, 11 months, right? That means at least you got to start your platinum qualification from March. That means 6 months. So we have about 5 months left to lay a strong foundation for your platinumship this year, right? So a strong platinumship and sustainable platinumship will take about 25 to 30 standing orders. That means 25 to 30 serious people in your business who are attending all associations. If everybody is doing 300 points, it's about 7,500. So if you want to have 25 to 30 standing orders in the next 5 months, that means you got to have at least about 15 sign-ups, about 5 sign-ups per month to be added, right? 5 into 5 months is about 25, right? So 5 standing orders, that means you got to have 15 sign-ups. That means 15 sign-ups means you got to show 40 to 50 plans every month. You and your team, duplicators in your team. As Kushin said, when he's doing 40 to 50 plans, that's the time he went platinum. That means you should be doing, if you don't have duplicators in your team, that means you should be doing at least about 40 to 50 plans if you want to be, or if you have duplicators, 2 to 3 duplicators you can divide. So make sure if you want to have at least 5 people in your team who are doing 12 plus plans, that means about 50 to 60 plans. But before somebody is calling to 4 week night out, you should be doing at 12 to 15 right? So work with the numbers, that's going to be in your favor. But a strong, sustainable platinum should build it, and you will actually reap the benefits. That's what we have seen. That's what Deepak and Savin in our team we have seen. That's what we learned from our upline. So make 4th week night as non-negotiable, and 300 PV as non-negotiable. You will have a solid business, solid platinum should be strong.
Hi everyone, and first of all, congratulations being the 2nd week night out. But make sure that you qualify for 4th week night out. And for me, I was talking to Archana also. That's a minimum thing to do in this business. So everybody said, you guys want to go platinum, right? But back up with the action. That's one of the checkpoints you have to make sure every month. That's the minimum thing to do. And see that it's just not an activity, but it's a productivity is happening. So for ladies, I just want to talk to ladies. It's not as a couple. It's a blessing that you don't have to depend on your husband. So make sure that because we have 500 PV circle is there, so you can book your calendar every week and make sure that you are tracking yourself for 500 PV circles. And so how is that is going to happen? So make sure that, as Sadaf has mentioned, prioritize your business hours. It may be, if you are a working woman, it may be different for you. Just prioritize your business hours for the creative zone so that book your calendar. In the process, you are going to find out some leaders while doing those detailing, So it's a take your personal responsibility. So that's what we have done. When we are going platinum, we have done both of us together to reach that level. So if you are doing together, it becomes more faster because always learn in this business. First you have to learn and do and teach others. Without learning and doing, don't teach others. It's a duplication business. Understand how many people you needed for the platinumship if you do 500 PV circle. If that is your goal, so that's not at all a big deal at all.
Thank you so much. I know we all have a lot to add. Okay, it's like a rapid fire because you have a special speaker also. Okay, and what they said is so true. Okay, be productive. Okay? Just somewhere you have to learn that just showing the plan is not an accountability. Somewhere you have to learn to start sponsoring people. 500 PV personal, you cannot just do blank grand openings and just keep doing and expect it. No. Somewhere you have to learn how to make that sale happen, that PV to happen. Okay, so you have to hone your skills on that. Right. Last couple that I invite before our special guest speaker, okay, is of course Sudhakar and Sridevi, and I just have Jasmine say a couple words.
So this is a very special couple, and every time Sudhakar is here, you get this wealth of knowledge, right? And of course we miss Sridevi, but I have spoken to her a couple of times over the phone. We had some things to arrange during functions and stuff, and I should tell you, she is so sweet, and so humble. And whatever help I needed, she made sure it was done, and I really appreciate that. And amazing service of the team.
And absolutely, Sudha, we had a fortune to travel with him after the function, okay, for a few minutes. But man, this couple is amazing. The growth that they have. They're talking about silver as if I'm talking about like a 300 feet. I'm bringing 300. He's saying, yeah, we have this silver, that silver. Like, oh, okay, I should stop speaking. Okay, but fantastic service of the team. And here's Sudhakar.
And Jasmine for the nice words. We are Sudhakar and Sridevi. Incredible uplines by Diamond Shirk and Lavanya Kotapalli. We're excited to see them at the Sacramento AFD too. And phenomenal function that we had. Such a dream building to see Pankaj Archana on the stage. Wow. As I said, really dream expanded for us. And you guys missed it, but be there at Sacramento AFD. And so thankful to the uplines. But I would not have been here if not for Kamla and Sadaf giving me the right for the SFOA report that day. Thank you so much. I hope I get more time to talk to you guys and learn more from what you guys are doing. Incredible growth that they had. And quickly coming to the topic, 4th week night out. How do we qualify for 4th week? First of all, congratulations for qualifying for 2nd week night out. And how do we qualify for 4th week night out? The first thing, qualify for 2nd week night out. That's not negotiable. Make it as part of your company policy. You cannot miss a 2nd week night out no matter what. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing, see, none of us are lazy. We're all self-motivated. We get the job done. And you are in the business because you want to grow, right? But the reason we don't qualify for a 4th week night out is because most of the time it's lack of a skill and ability to get a result. So focus on getting the skills. Sometimes it could be role playing, through CDs, books, and associations and all that thing. Okay, then the practice. Try, fail, adjust, and then master. Okay, that's what you need to go through. Okay, there's no other way. Okay, and then in the process, also make sure that there is a lot of activity versus productivity. We do things because we think that we are doing things. Okay, so activity leads to productivity, but not all activity leads to productivity. Okay, but activity that has an attached goal that leads to productivity. And when you have a goal, and also you reflect back on what you did, and it will definitely lead to a lot of productivity. Okay, have a mastermind alliance with your upline, and say, hey, this is what I did, this is what happened, or what do I do next? Okay, so those are the things that you constantly improve upon yourself, and you definitely can get the job done. My time is up. With that, thank you.
Thank you, Swati. All right. Great. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the rapid fire.